And we are finally back. So, I was not... Well, it's kind of weird. I had the right idea, but apparently I just somehow overlooked the correct solution. So what I ended up doing is I did end up going online... Whoops. Okay. No, I got there easy. So basically I did end up going to a walkthrough online to try to find where I needed to go next, which is a bit shitty, but I don't know, I don't feel that shitty just because... Not that the puzzle itself, or the solution itself here is stupid, but mainly that I was stupid, and, well, I'll explain what it is. So I think I might have even mentioned it on camera, but my best guess here was that, you would enter one of these, you know, these little body-shaped holes, and that the shop would be hidden inside one of those. I think I might have mentioned that on camera. Maybe it was something I concluded on my own off camera. I don't know. But anyways, I tried all of those, and none of them worked, so I just sort of concluded that that was a dead end, and that it had to be something else. And the clue kind of suggests that that's what you need to do. I think it says, what was it specifically? Yeah, where life is born, there is a shop that sells a jewel. So now, yeah, when you think where life is born, that could refer very specifically to these, you know, mud golem spawning points. So I thought that you could just go inside one of these holes and there would be your shop. And it turned out I was wrong. I tried them all and it didn't work. But it turned out I was right, because apparently I just didn't try this one. So, yeah. And I probably would have never tried this one because I don't know, I just thought that... I mean, these things are all over the place, so... Yeah, apparently I need... How much gold do I have? I got my props overlay in the... Oh, I'm 3 short! 3 short! I think if I kill enough enemies, maybe they'll drop stuff? I don't know. Could be that there's a pot somewhere. Man, if I could just get 3 easy gold somewhere, that would just be perfect. And so what I found out while trying to find guides online for this is just what I suspected. There are, like, pretty much no complete written guides to the original La-Mulana. Apparently there was a wiki that existed at some point, but, yeah, there are only, like, a few remnants of that in, like, the Internet Archive, and most of it isn't there anymore. So yeah, I wasn't able to find anything useful out of that. So instead I ended up having to resort to a video walkthrough on YouTube, just because I could not find any information at all as to where... I just wanted... Like, I didn't want to look at anything else. I just wanted to specifically know, where do I find the shop to buy the gem in the Chamber of Birth? That's all I wanted to know, and I could not find a guide or an FAQ or anything on the internet to try to help me figure that out. There's a guide, in fact there's a wiki for the remake of La-Mulana. And man, where am I going to find this money? I just need like a few pennies. That's all I need is a few pennies, a few yen, to buy that gem. Well anyways, there's another thing that I want to do. So, yeah, there's a lot of information online for the remake of La-Mulana, and I tried going off that, but apparently the two games are different enough that you can't really use a walkthrough of one to solve stuff for the other. Because, yeah, the walkthrough of the La-Mulana remake just told you what screen the shop was on, and it wasn't on that screen. So it said some other things that for areas I've already cleared that I know to be not correct for this version of the game. So the two different versions of La-Mulana, the old game and the remake, are different enough that you can't use a walkthrough of one to find your way through the other. They changed too many of the puzzles and the locations of items and stuff that it's just completely different. And yeah, since there is no walkthrough of at least that I could find of the original game, I had to go, or at least no written walkthrough, I had to go to YouTube. And so what I ended up finding there, and I'm kind of not pleased that I found this out, but I also am kind of pleased. And also, yeah, this area here was like kind of a mystery. What is the point of these? Well, I never actually tried scanning behind these, which is the other obvious thing. And yeah, obviously this is here. I ended up seeing that in the walkthrough. I didn't really want to, but there's not really an easy way to find exactly what you want in like a video playthrough on YouTube. So I just tried to sort of restrict myself to looking at only chamber of birth things. And yeah, I ended up finding something that I kind of didn't want to see, but I'm kind of glad I saw. So yeah, the way forward is just behind this random wall. As far as I know, there's no clue whatsoever that that's the wall you need to go through. If you look at the map, there's nothing on the other side there, nothing at all indicating that there might be something there. And so yeah, that's the way forward. Complete and utter fucking bullshit. I would have never found that. I mean, I guess I've sort of gotten in the habit of whipping. In fact, yeah, I've even gotten in the habit of like just striking random walls all over the place just to see if there's something there. But there's just, yeah, there are so many walls in this game. It's such a big game, you're gonna miss something eventually, and I missed this. This is really terrible. Like, it's like I thought I was having a bad time just, I thought I was having a bad time just, like, wandering around not knowing where to go next or what to do. I'm having an even worse time now that I know what the fuck they expected of me and just how stupid it was. I didn't see what to do here, but I have a pretty good idea. Yeah, beyond the bodies, just put it there, and I guess I just wait for this to fall down, and I can stand it on top, and probably that's a woman statue in there. Yep. So I didn't see anything beyond that, but based on the clues, I have a pretty complete set. Or at least I don't necessarily know if it's a complete set, but I have a lot of clues on my notepad telling me what to potentially do with this woman statue. Oh, I have the money now to go back and buy that gem. So I think, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm like, yeah, especially after that big long slog, investigating so many different areas and so many different places, trying all these different things all over the place to try and find, one, to try find the woman statue, two, to try and find the hidden shop. I mean, the hidden shop was just kind of me being stupid, I guess. Like, I had the right idea. I knew exactly what to do. I just, for some reason, I thought I had investigated them all, when apparently I missed a couple, and one of the ones I missed happened to be the correct one. So, I don't know if I'd blame the game too much for that, but yeah, that woman statue behind the random wall is really fucking terrible, especially given that the picture that they give you strongly resembles another puzzle in another area. So yeah, that is, in terms of puzzle solutions and, you know, having the clues be related to the solutions, that is definitely, I'd say by far, the worst thing that I've encountered so far in this game. I mean, the clue just leads you astray, straight up. It shows you a picture of something that you will have never seen, or that you will have seen before, but you won't have seen the correct area. There's no clue telling you how to get to that to the area you need to be in. And where was I going again? Oh right, it would have to be in the opposite direction. I think it's, oh right, it's oops. I think it's faster just going this way. So I mean, yeah, and yeah, I took a big long break there, so this is basically the start of a new play session here, and I kind of hate to start it off on such a down note, but yeah, I'm really not happy with the way this game has been going in this. I mean, really just with that last puzzle. I mean, it really only takes one terrible puzzle to kind of ruin the game for you. Like I've mentioned before about... actually, I don't think I've gone into this topic specifically in this LP, at least. So basically, yeah, having to, like, walkthroughs are out there. That's always a thing you can do in a game, is just look up the solution to something in a walkthrough. So it's not really the worst thing in a world, in the world, arguably, if you're unable to figure out a thing in the game in a game. It's like, yeah, a game can afford having one or two shitty puzzles, because if people get stuck on them, you can just go to a walkthrough and find your way forward. And it's like, yeah, if the whole game is good except for a couple shitty puzzles, some people would argue that it's fine if it's just one puzzle, because because, you know, you can just check the walkthrough and then just the one puzzle, you get past there and everything's fine from there. I don't really think that's a valid argument, because or at least if it was a shitty puzzle. Sometimes it can be just be like, you know, some people just don't get like I did in that one puzzle. It's just like you have the right idea, you're very close, the puzzle is well clued, you've got the well clued enough to put you on the right track, but just, you know, a lot of people play these games, and everyone's going to be different. Some people are going to get stuck on different things, and a bunch of people are going to make a bunch of different stupid mistakes that will prevent them from solving certain puzzles. And, oh, come on, I'm so close to the level up here. I don't want to die, but... So it's like, yeah, yeah, if enough people are playing a game, different people are going to have trouble with different things just on account of them just getting screwed up in their brain in different ways. But if it's a shitty puzzle, a puzzle with, like, bad clues that sort of leads you astray or doesn't tell you where... or one, if it's bad enough to not give you a good enough idea of what to do, and even worse, if it's bad enough to actually fucking lead you astray with the clues that it does give you, it's really bad when that happens. It's like, again, you can just look at a walkthrough, and then that'll get you through, and you can be on your merry way, and it's just one puzzle, right? Well, it isn't really, because it kind of destroys your faith in the game. It's like, and yeah, I've mentioned that before. Sometimes you find a place where it's just like, yeah, the solution is just to climb a random ladder behind a random invisible ladder, like in the map for this area. Not the one in the Confusion Gate. That one was well clued. That was a good puzzle. The ladder here, for example, was just kind of bullshit. And I mentioned, it's like, oh, now that I know that there was something hidden behind this random stupid ladder, there could be random invisible ladders anywhere to any number of necessary clues, of necessary items. So that's just like... And you carry that knowledge with you going forward. It's like, because of just one shitty puzzle, it destroys your faith in the game. To the point where you end up just having to do stupid things all over the place because you can't trust the game to not have stupid puzzle solutions. So it's like, it really only takes one bad puzzle to sort of destroy your faith in the game and make you think that, oh, well, maybe it's not just... It's like, maybe I could get this if I just, you know, think of it a bit more, and where do I go to get... I can't remember where exactly I need to go to get to that shop now. Oh, this is aggravating. Okay, it's on this screen. Okay, yeah, it was down here. I go here to get to the right sort of general area, and then there was a teleport thing. I think it was this one, maybe? Yeah, this was the one. And then that'll get me down there. Okay, and that'll get me my Ankh gem. I know where the Ankh is, so I can... That's this area solved after this. So, yeah, the hidden shop... Well, clued decently enough, I guess. It was kind of not really one of the first things I thought of. I thought they were being a bit more specific with the where life is born clue. But, I mean, if you sort of rack your brain trying to think of what it could mean, I think eventually you might... I think eventually most people would come to the conclusion that, well, okay, where life is born, life is being born from these little person holes, so that could be a thing to try. Although, frankly, if you have faith in the game, like I did up to this point, you might think that, oh, it wouldn't be something so stupid as to just try entering every single one of these little manholes here. Like, there are a bunch of these. That would be stupid if I had to try all of these to try to... So yeah, now that I think of it, that is kind of also a little bit of a bullshit puzzle as well. It's like the general solution is clued well enough, but it's a stupid solution. You have to try a bunch of random person holes all over the place, and then it's just really tedious, and it's easy to miss one, like I just kind of demonstrated there. So yeah, now that I think of it, that was kind of a stupid puzzle too. Or at least it had a stupid solution. And the random fucking... I mean, we've encountered that before. I guess I didn't really lose faith. It didn't bother me so much, and I didn't lose faith in the game, even though I really should have. Just because I happened to find it randomly. It was the one with the Mu letters. That was hidden just behind, like, another random fucking wall that had no clue to it whatsoever. So... And yeah, frankly, that really fucking sucks. That's just a thing that happens in this game sometimes, where the solution is... Or right, it was in Area 5. Where the solution is just stab a random wall somewhere. Could be fucking anywhere. So just retread every area, stab every single wall. And maybe there will be... the way forward will be somewhere there. That's really fucking bad. And frankly, like, if the remake of La-Mulana just fixes that one element alone, that would, like, greatly improve the game. That, I mean, I'd say that alone is probably the second biggest flaw, I'd say, apart from the platforming challenges and the bullshit bosses and that. Or yeah. So yeah, I'll say that. The layout of the areas, or the way that the areas are some kind of laid out to force you into a bunch of pointless backtracking, combined with the terrible jumping challenges, combined with the sort of stiff jumping controls, it's like none of those things on their own are terrible. Like, I could deal with any one of those three things, and I would say that's not a flaw, that's just the way the game is. But those three things combined, yeah, they work together to make for some really, really aggravating and frustrating jumping challenges where you fail over and over again and you have to repeat shit and do a bunch of busy work over and over again. That's the biggest flaw with this game so far. Second biggest flaw is the occasional bullshit bosses. We'll see if they continue with that here. Third biggest flaw, random essential items hidden behind random fucking walls occasionally. That's another huge problem. And yeah, almost kind of broke me there. I'm glad that I looked that up when I did and didn't look, or, oh right, it was, yeah, these are items that I have to use. So I'm kind of glad that I looked that up, because I don't think I would have, frankly, I don't think I would have ever gotten that. And what do we got? Oh, we're on a plane! Okay. I think we want shurikens. Hopefully, or actually a bomb would do it. Actually, oh, damn. Okay, so we want to be in front of him, but we kind of don't want to be in front of him, because that's where he's shooting shit. Okay, it sounded like that did something, and he does a lot of damage. This, I don't know, I have not even, like, hardly looked at this boss so far. It looks kind of bullshit so far, just because it's like, he's breaking pillars. Like, you need to follow him through the holes in the pillars, which means you need to stay in front of him, except he's shooting you a bunch, so you don't want to be in front of him. So, that seems like it has the potential for bullshit. I'll reserve judgment till I've given this a few more tries. You know, 70 shurikens seems not too bad. I think this might be a good time for shuriken spam against a boss. Okay, so 6, or no, not the backside. Or yeah, not the backside, and also not 6. Okay, so area 5. And I guess, yeah, I guess... And yeah, if you guys are seeing this in the main series, and this is not a bonus video, then yeah, this boss, totally not bullshit. Or at least not horrendous bullshit like the last one. It's like, yeah, if this boss lies somewhere between the fish dragon and the eye giant in terms of bullshit, if it were like if this boss is like just slightly more bullshit than the fish dragon, I will complain a little bit about it, but it won't, like, ruin the game for me. And yeah, it's kind of sad that this is happening now, that I'm kind of getting down on the game. Like, even more so than I have been before. Like, I've had periods before when I've been kind of less enthusiastic about the game, but never to this extent. This is honestly, like, the worst time I've had with the game thus far. I know I've said that before, but it's... I mean, yeah, it's even worse now. I'd like to see something coming up in the future to kind of perk up my spirits. I don't know what that could be. Maybe like a really good puzzle somewhere. Like, yeah, the endless corridor had some good puzzles. So yeah, if the backside of the endless corridor had some good puzzles, that would sort of cheer me up a bit, I think. Twin Labyrinth is next, I guess. I think we might have been close to solving that one. Probably not, actually. Excuse me, probably not, actually. Whoops. Oh, damn. Oh, God. Yeah, this guy does a lot of damage. Okay, so it looks like shoot him in the eye. Maybe. Yeah, shoot him in the eye. Okay, so I think the bomb actually might have been the right idea. Oh, wow. Okay, a lot of fucking contact damage. So, okay. first thing I've learned here now, I guess, is avoid contact damage at all costs. So, I mean, yeah, I kind of want to get, like, right below him to hit him with bombs. That seemed like it might be effective. But, yeah, if you get, like, within bomb range, you kind of... I think that maybe that dagger on the bottom that he has might also do a bit more damage. I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, avoid contact damage. And the thing is, if you get in range to lob a bomb at him, you're kind of in danger of taking that contact damage. So even if bombs are the most efficient way of killing this guy, I'm not sure that I want to use him, just because it's so much more dangerous because you get so close to him and because getting hit by him does so much damage. So I think, but on the other hand, shurikens are kind of a pain in the ass too. And yeah, he's constantly moving up and down, and I don't know if I'd have enough to... Or, I don't know. Okay, I'll give Shuri... And yeah, again, these bosses... And also these bosses tend to get more difficult the lower you get their health. So I don't know how crazy this guy is going to get once he gets low. So yeah, it might be that I want to save my bombs for once he gets on low life, so that I can take him out quickly at that point. And who knows, this boss could just be even worse bullshit than Vi, or V, or whatever it is, who knows. I can't say I'm optimistic. I know you guys, at least for me, or, right, it's this one. At least for me, I know I enjoy LPs a lot more when people are actually enthusiastic and excited about the games that they're playing, or at least if the game is, or if the game is bad enough that you can, kind of have a bit of fun with it. And actually, now that I think of it, I don't think it's possible to beat this guy with any kind of melee weapon. So that's another thing to consider. Okay, so it looks like actually the whole... Okay, and okay, I can get 4 shots on him too. Oh, damn. That's actually kind of cool. This guy, I mean, this is a cool concept, at least. I'll give them that. All of the bosses, in fact, have had that going for them. Oh my. You know what? Actually, this is kind of cool. I'm kind of... Oh, damn. This is kind of cool. I'm kind of liking this. The only problem is, this is so intense. It's like, shmup. It's like... I mentioned that, the worst games to try and do a live blind LP of are, like, puzzly games like La-Mulana and, like, Myst and that kind of stuff, just because you get stuck on puzzles and end up having nothing to say for a long time. I'd say I was wrong about that, actually. The very worst type of game to do blind live LPs of are shoot-'em-ups. And this is pretty... As shoot-'em-ups go, this is good. Looking pretty intense right now. So, okay, it looks like the best time to hit this guy is when he charges forward like that. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Yeah, I took contact damage there. This is a tough one. I might just have to not talk at all for this, because I'm going to need, like, total focus. I really enjoy shoot-'em-ups, but I'm not very good at them, and I'm not... And yeah, the reason I think shoot-'em-ups might be some of the worst games to do, or at least to do live commentary LPs for, is just... because it's very, very difficult to talk and play, or at least talk and play difficult shoot-'em-ups at the same time. I'm sure you could do, like, some lame, easy Euro shmup type games where you get like a billion hits that you can survive, and you can just tank a bunch of damage, hold down the fire button, and not even think about what you're doing. Like, you could do a Let's Play of, like, something like Raptor or, like, Tyrion 2000 or something like that, no problem, I'm sure. To do a live LP of, like, a cave game or this boss fight, maybe not so much. At least not for me. Maybe some people have that skill where they can just, like, completely separate their, like, speaking brain from their shmup brain. But I don't think I have that skill, or at least I haven't honed it well enough to let me... have anything good to say during this boss. Or rather, I think I've been doing alright about talking during this boss. I've been doing alright with having things to say while fighting this guy so far. The problem is I'm failing miserably at the fight itself. So okay, maybe we'll do that. In fact, yeah, you're probably sick of seeing me fail at bosses at this point anyway. So yeah, I'm out of things to say. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe cut the video here. Maybe. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and go commentary free just for this fight. Because yeah, I'm sure you don't want to see me commentate over this fight for like an hour again. So I'm gonna... So if this is the run, then you won't see the video cut. But from now on, I'm gonna stop talking and focus strictly on fighting the boss. And you will see nothing but my successful attempt. Not totally commentary for you. I'll like curse and stuff when I lose, for sure. You'll be hearing a lot of oh shit and oh that was close. But other than that, focus, focus, focus. Fuck. Okay. That was kind of funny how fast that went, but okay. Now we're gonna cut the video and we'll only show my successful attempt. See you then.